with some set ablaze and others looted, turning the holy ground into a battleground. Right at the same time, Deputy Party Leader and the DCP Party Leader and former Deputy President Gachagua has broken his silence following the violent incident at Wetima ACK Church in Othaya, where he claims police officers disrupted the church service in which he was attending. Now speaking to the media at his Wamunyoro home in Nyeri County, Gachagua accused the government of using intimidation and fear to suppress the opposition ahead of the 2027 elections. He directly blamed President William Ruto, saying the attack was part of a wider political strategy to silence dissenting voices.
Called this press briefing after the very violent attack, an assassination attempt by government through the Kenya Police Service today in Wetima, Othaya, where we had gone for a church service. And I want to correct that media stations earlier reported that attack by unknown people. It is not unknown. This attack was by the police, and we'll give you the details. We are indeed not surprised that William Ruto has turned against the Church of Christ, and he has turned against women and children. This is part of his political DNA. It is in public knowledge that William Ruto organized an attack on women and children in Kiambaa Church in 2008, the first 2 days. On 2nd January 2008, children and women were burnt alive in church. It is William Ruto who organized that attack. And when he came and became our friend, we forgave him and we thought that he had changed his bad ways. But as soon as he became president, he went back to his old habits. He has a serious problem with the Church of Christ. He has a bone to pick with women and children. He attacked women and children in Mweki, PCA. He attacked women and children in Kariobangi. He attacked women and children in Gatondo. Today he has attacked women and children in Wetima. William Ruto, we had thought that you have changed your bad habit of killing women and children in church. Apparently you have not changed. You have even become more vicious as president, because now you have power, you have the police, and you have everybody to back you up. But I want to tell you, for every life lost, for every attack on women and children, God is seeing you, and God will punish you. We want to appeal to the international community to come through for Kenya. William Ruto is setting the stage for civil strife ahead of the elections because he knows he's losing. He wants Kenya to be like Tanzania or like Uganda. I want to tell William Ruto, Kenya cannot be Uganda and it cannot be Tanzania. We want to call on the international community, who are our friends, to come through for Kenya. This impunity by William Ruto, setting the stage for civil war ahead of the elections, must be checked, because the people will not take it. And what has happened today has set the temperatures extremely high.
While still at the same time, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka has condemned the violent attack at Wetima ACK Church, where DCP Party leader and former Deputy President Gachagua was reportedly attacked by individuals alleged to be police officers. Now speaking during a church service shortly after the incident, Musyoka warned that if anything were to happen to Gachagua, responsibility would lie squarely with President William Ruto and Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja. He accused the head of state for using intimidation tactics to silence the opposition.
Nikiwa hapa nataka nitoe mwito maalum hapa. Tukiwa hapa mwenzetu Mheshimiwa Rigiji ambaye alikuwa naibu wa rais wa William Ruto, akiwa kanisani Nyeri ACK Church. Ameingiliwa pale, askari wanatupa tear gas ndani ya kanisa, wanapiga risasi ndani ya kanisa, tukiwa hapa as you are preaching, Pastor Phyllis. Na sasa ile ambayo nimepata saa hii nikiwa pale ni kwamba ametekwa nyara yeye mwenyewe na watu ambao wamejifunika macho, barakoa. Kwa hivyo naomba tafadhali, hata kabla sijaendelea, Reverend Murudi hapa, muombe kwamba maisha ya Rigiji yahifadhiwe na serikali ya William Ruto. Yaani sasa haiwezekani kwamba muundo wa siasa zetu umefikia zangu wakatae katakata siasa ya utekaji nyara kwa kanisa, kuingilia mahala patakatifu na kutupa tear gas. This is God's altar, as indeed that altar at ACK Church in Nyeri. Kwa hivyo tunakemea kwa nguvu zote tukio hilo na kuweka mbele yake Mheshimiwa Rais William Ruto. Ni lazima yeye mwenyewe ndiye ameidhinisha tukio kama hilo. Haliwezekani bila William Ruto kusema fanyeni hiyo kazi. Maisha ya Rigiji yakiadhirika, akiumizwa, even mental torture itself, we place it squarely before Inspector General Kanja and President William Ruto. Under Constitution 2010, utekaji nyara, kuweka viongozi kizuizini. Remember, kulikuwa nyakati zile watu kama Matiba waliwekwa kizuizini, lakini kabla Kibaki kutuacha sisi atuachie urithi wa maana.
Right, in response to that particular incident, the government has condemned the violent incident at Witima ACK Church in Othaya, calling for swift investigations and accountability for those responsible. Interior Cabinet Secretary that is Kipchumba Murkomen described the attack as unacceptable, emphasizing that violence, especially in places of worship, undermines democracy and violates the public's rights to freedom and assembly. Now, Murkomen confirmed that he has spoken with Inspector General of Police, that is Douglas Kanja, who assured that investigations are ongoing and perpetrators will be brought to justice. At the same time, Deputy President, that is Kithure Kindiki, condemned all forms of politically motivated violence, warning that such actions erode the foundations of democracy. He called for an impartial investigations into the planners, executors, and enablers of the attack, stressing that successful prosecution is key to preventing violence from replacing healthy democratic competition. All right, moving on to our neighbors, Uganda, and Uganda's National Unity Platform, that is NUP, has raised serious concerns about what it describes as government intimidation and harassment following a raid on the home of opposition leader Robert Kyagulanyi, popularly known as Bobi Wine. The incident, which occurred on Saturday, involved armed men storming the residence, ransacking rooms, and threatening the family. Bobi Wine's wife, that is Barbara Kyagulanyi, speaking from the hospital bed in Kampala, alleged that the attackers were heavily armed and appeared intoxicated, forcing their way through the gates while her husband remains in hiding following disputed elections.
They were so many, heavily armed, drunk, and they looked the same and spoke one language. They broke into the gate, the lower gate. Our askari was in a different corner, so he saw them and he called me. When he came back, he went in the same position where he was. He lifted me by the trousers I was wearing nighty trousers and a shirt. He lifted me by the trousers, lifted me up, and then the one who was standing in front of me strangled me by the neck from the front.
Many of our leaders are being raided, arrested. We cannot tell who's going to be next. These things are going on everywhere. You wake up and you hear now someone has been raided, our comrades are being abducted day and night. So it's a very, very tough time in the national unity platform, but as they say, tough people outlast tough.
Right, still on matters politics, ODM party leader Oburu Oginga has assured members that the party will not expel leaders who express dissenting views, underlining the importance of internal democracy as Kenya prepares for the 2027 general elections. Speaking in Kisii County, Oburu emphasized his willingness to engage in dialogues with UDA to explore the platform of the formation of a strategic electoral coalition, signaling potential shifts in the political landscape ahead of the next polls. Meanwhile, Siaya Governor James Orengo led a group of senior ODM leaders in Kawangware advocating for a national delegates conference, that is NDC, to address internal parties' issues and consolidate decision-making, highlighting divisions between party leadership and regional factions. Take a look.
And our party is not a party for expelling people. We are not going to expel anybody from the party. We want our party to grow.
Msidanganywe. Raila kusema mambo ya coalition. Alisema haki ya wananchi itimizwe kwanza.
Serikali ya UDA iko na maadili inafanana na ODM. Hawa ndio kwenye kuhujumu demokrasia kila siku. Wanashika vijana wetu eti kwa sababu mtu ameandika kitu kwa Facebook unatumiwa polisi na DCI.
Kwanza tunataka NDC iitwe. Na kama mwezi ita NDC, tuko hapa na katibu ambaye anasimamia mambo ya kuita NDC.
Why are you so jealous of Uhuru? Why are you jealous? Wivu gani? Ambao unaona kwa huyu? I was in politics when Uhuru wanted to run as governor in Siaya. You were posting.
I know in the party we have seen pressure groups, caucuses coming up. That's an unhealthy party. But for sure, under the leadership of Dr. Oburu, we will stabilize the boat.
Party leader ambaye atachaguliwa pale kwa NDC itakuwa ni Dr. Oburu Oginga. Na deputy party leader atakuwa Simba Arati. Na mwingine atakuwa Abdul Swamad. Na chairperson atakuwa si mwingine ila ni Gladys Nyafuna Wanga. Hiyo ndio tutafanya pale kwa NDC ambayo tutaitisha pale mbele.
Still on matters politics, Democratic Action Party, that is DAPK leader Eugene Wamalwa, has issued a pointed warning to National Assembly Speaker and Ford Kenya leader Moses Wetangula, saying that the growing ODM-UDA coalition is the lead-up to the 2027 general elections. Risks are rendering Ford Kenya politically irrelevant. Now, speaking during the burial of former nominated MCA Johnston Barasa in Trans Nzoia County, Wamalwa invited Wetangula to consider forging an alliance with the DAPK, signaling a possible realignment of political forces in Western Kenya.
Kama Kwesle nikipima vizuri huu muungano wa UDA na ODM, sisikii Ford Kenya hapo sana. Mimi nimesikia ANC imerudishiwa Mudavadi, yeye na ANC yake waje na Ford Kenya. DAP tuko tayari, tukae tuanze kuongea mambo yetu ya 2020. Sijui kama mnanipa ruhusa jamani.
Whatever is being negotiated between UDA and ODM, Ford Kenya's position is very safe. Don't worry. At the time we see dalili ni mzuri, if I see you have a better chance, I'll stand behind you. If you say I have a better chance, I expect nothing less from you.
Right, moving on, Augustine Luketelo has been re-elected as the Bungoma County Secretary of the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, that is KUPPET, after defeating his closest rival, David Barasa, in a tightly contested election. Luketelo secured 2,375 votes against Barasa's 1,687 in a race that attracted high turnout and intense competition among teachers from secondary schools and tertiary institutions across the county. In the same election, David Sichei was elected branch chairman, while Faith Wafula retained her position as treasurer, completing a new leadership team set to serve for the next 5 years. Now, speaking after his victory, Luketelo pledged to intensify the fight for teachers' welfare, saying many critical issues affecting educators, including working conditions, promotions, and remuneration, still require urgent attention from their employer.
Executive Secretary, we had 2 candidates. Number 2, David W. Barasam, 1,687 votes. Number 1, Augustine K. Luketelo, 2,375 votes. For the position of treasurer, we had 2 candidates. Number 2, Anne J. Mlindo, 1,724 votes. Number 1, Faith N. Wafula, 2,337 votes.
Colleagues, you are very important. You value the leadership. People who can work for you. Yes. People who can sacrifice for you. Yes. I have worked for you, and I want to promise that I'm going to work for you. Those colleagues of ours, whom we've been elected with them in the same office, as your executive secretary, you are going to be the leaders of teachers of Bungoma County. When you come to that office, I don't want you to come and serve me and even serve yourself, but serve the teachers of Bungoma County. This is the politics of Bungoma now. Yes. You have seen whereby teachers, they've come in large numbers, more than 3,000 of them. Yes. And indicate that they want good leadership, particularly by colleagues from the junior secondary. I will make sure the autonomy is achieved.
For everything they have done today. You came in large numbers to make your voice be heard through the ballots. And I want to say that I want to thank you so much. You've done a great job. We worked as a team and we have reached out to colleagues. It has never been easy, but I want to say that the agenda that we had together shall be delivered through the office that has been elected today. We respect the voice of the teachers, and I want to promise that I'm going to deliver and lead you as a chairman Bungoma. I want to welcome every other aspirant who has lost today. You've not lost. Teachers have gained, and we shall be together with everybody here.
All right, that particular story takes us on our first breather here on EBN Weekend Edition. But when we come back, we'll come back with some sporting action. Don't go too far. World of sports. Right, and Kenyan athletes, stars Daniel Obenyo and Janet Chepkoech produced spectacular performances at the Western Region Bingo Fest held at Karen Country Club in the Mumias on Saturday, 24th of January 2026, claiming multiple goals and cash prizes in a showcase of regional athletic talent. Obenyo World Cross Country Championships bronze medalist dominated the men's distance events, winning both 10,000 meters and 5,000 meters races. He clocked 28 minutes, 57 seconds and 1 millisecond in the 10,000 meters, finishing ahead of Robert Kiprop with 29 minutes, 15 seconds and 1 millisecond, and Victor Kiputo with 29 minutes, 15 seconds and 1 millisecond, and Victor Kiputo with 29 minutes, 16 seconds. Later, he stopped the clock at 13 minutes in the 5,000 meters with Amazon Kireu with 14 minutes and Dennis Chepkoech the Kipkoech with 14 minutes taking second and third. Now his double gold haul and earned him a total 550,000 Kenya shillings. In the women's events, Janet Chepkoech secured double gold in the 5,000 meters and 1,500 meters, winning 400,000 Kenya shillings in total. Now she clocked 4 minutes, 19 milliseconds and 2 seconds in the 1,500 meters to beat Naomi Cherono and Caroline Kariba before powering to victory in the 5,000 meters in 16 minutes 26 seconds ahead of Tabitha Njeri and Mercy Chepkemoi. Meanwhile, Miriam Kibet narrowly won the women's 10,000 meters, finishing just ahead of Caroline Kariba.
Actually, it has been a huge honor for me to be in this Betika. This is my first time in Betika on the track. I did the half marathon in Eldoret some years back. I stayed away from track like 1.5 years, but this year I wanted to appreciate Bingo Fest, especially Betika community. It is a huge honor to register and a huge honor to stand up before all of these fans today to say thank you again. Thank you for promoting the young talents. Continue doing that. And maybe we can see in Kinoru for the finals. Let's just pray God, everything will be okay. Thank you. Today, this is my first track session for this year, and I'm looking forward to running maybe in the finals for the Bingo Fest, which will be a huge honor for me. If I win, I will say thanks to Allah. Thank you. Okay, let me say I'm the world 10,000 meters silver medalist in Budapest. Again, I'm the world silver medalist in the world road running in Latvia. I'm the Commonwealth Games silver medalist in 10,000 in Birmingham. I'm the silver medalist in Africa Championship. I am the bronze medalist in the world cross country, and I won the gold in cross country in Bathurst for the whole team. And I'm happy. It's a huge honor for me to see the young and upcoming athletes doing good in their track session, and of which Betika have played a huge role in this. God bless you, Isaac. God bless you. Continue with the same spirit. I'm looking forward to go to the Commonwealth Games in Scotland, whereby we'll be preparing for the 10,000 and 5,000 meters. Yeah.
Jina langu ni Janet Chepkoech. Kwa mbio ya leo nafurahia kuwa mshindi wa 5,000 meter. Mpango yangu ilikuwa top 3, but I thank God nimekuwa position 1. Ni mara yangu ya kwanza kushiriki mbio la Bingwa Festival na niko na furaha nimewin leo. In the future, plan yangu ni kushiriki katika mbio la 5,000 meter kwa World Championship.
Right, moving on, junior golfer Nathan Mwangi delivered a standout performance to win the ABSA and Johnny Walker-sponsored Sunshine Development Tour Members Day at Karen Country Club, finishing top of a highly competitive field with 43 points. Mwangi edged out more than 250 golfers, narrowly beating Kithinji Kiragu, who finished second on 42 points after count-back. Violet Luchendo secured third place with 41 points, while Joe Sang rounded off the top 4 with 40 points. In the gross category, Ali Mohammed claimed top honors after posting an impressive score of 75. Edwin Coman won the sponsor category with 42 points, with Renato finishing second on 38 points. All right, it is exactly 30 minutes past the top of the hour. Up to speed, those making headlines from across our 47 countries, and of course, as well as in the world of sports. Of course, goes without saying that Arsenal's dreams have been shattered by the United, the Gunners. All right, 2-3. That's a game that has concluded some few minutes ago. The Manchester United fans are actually celebrating right now. right? Can't wait to see that particular banter tomorrow on the scoreboard, which will be hosted by Mike Odipo. My name is Martin Macharia, signing off. And of course, let's meet again when God says we do.